Yo. Did you know that a riot started over a slice of watermelon? It's the 1800s, and the US has gained a nice bit of land out west. But the big problem, it takes way too long and is way too dangerous just to go there by land. It would take about 4 to 6 months to get there. So instead, the Americans decide that you can just go sail down to Panama, which is in a country called New Granada at this time, and then get off the boat, cross Panama, and then take another boat to San Francisco. Due to so many people doing this, New Granada and the US signed a treaty guaranteeing the free transit of goods and free movement of people in Panama. The US ended up building a railway across Panama that made the journey a lot quicker and a lot safer in 1855. However, the Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race, and a lot of Panamanians, yes, that's what they're called, were out of the job. They'd been transporting Americans across Panama on riverboats and donkeys, but now the train took their gerbs. Anyway, it's the afternoon on the 15th of April 1856, and 1,000 Americans have arrived across Panama, but it's low tide, so their ship can't leave yet. So a few of them decide to take a look around. It's 6 p.m. and 3 or 4 Americans are looking around the area of that sounds like that could get me in trouble if I try and say that, I don't know. A guy named Jack Oliver decides to take a slice of watermelon from a guy called Jose Manuel Luna, but he refuses to pay. It's literally 1 real, by the way, which is like 5 American cents. Luna pulls a knife and Oliver pulls a gun, and they argue. One of the Americans tries to pay for the fruit, but things get a little heated and he just kind of ignores the guy giving him money. As soon as this happens, a guy named Miguel runs out and takes Oliver's gun and runs off. Everything seems calm until Miguel comes back with a couple hundred guys, all with machetes and other weapons. A fight breaks out and rioting. They destroy American businesses, then they start attacking the station. And this is when the police come in and try to calm everything down. But a stray bullet ends up hitting one of the bystanders and they end up joining in on the riot. The governor, Francisco de Fabrega, even ordered them to attack the train station. They ended up destroying the station and ripping up parts of the track and taking out telegram lines. In the end, 15 Americans died and 50 were wounded, and 2 Panamanians died and 13 were wounded. After an investigation done by both sides, they both blamed each other. But in the end, New Granada ended up paying $500,000 to the US. What's my lesson for today? Pay for your food? I don't know. The Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race.